Hey everybody, Daniel J coming to you here from Maplewood, Minnesota. I hope all of you are doing very well tonight. And the question I want to pose is, do live events change lives? I remember when I first started network marketing, I don't know, this was 10, 13 years ago. Way back in the day, for those of you who know Dani Johnson, when she first started out, literally first started out with her first trainings and things live conference calls that she had once a week with their old school website. And I would listen to her. And I remember her saying, if you want to change your life, you need to go to a live event. You need to be at live trainings. That's how you do it. That's the only way to do it. That's what you need to do if you want to make money. Whatever. I'll make money without doing that. 13 years later, I'm hearing, if you want to make money, you need to go to a live event. And again, this isn't even Dani Johnson. Dani Johnson was years ago, different companies all the way through. 13 years later, completely different people telling me, if you want to make money, you need to go to a live event. And guess what? I decided I need to go to a live event. I'm ready to make the commitment, the sacrifice, take that risk in myself, to have confidence in myself and knowing that I'm capable of making money online. I've seen the people who have done it, and if they can do it, I can do it. So what have they done that I haven't? And the answer is they go to these live events. That's what they talk about, and that's what they do. And so all this time, 2 weeks ago, I started thinking, I should go to this live event. I'm in Minnesota, and the event's in Florida. I say, I'm going to think of a whole bunch of excuses why I can't go. What am I going to do, fly there? Am I going to drive there? If I fly there, I got to get a rental car. Where am I going to stay? What am I going to eat? Who's going to watch my dog? How am I going to get time off work? Where am I going to get the money to do this in the first place? But I decided, doesn't matter. I'm just going to make up my mind that I'm going to this live event. My mind's just made up, I'm going here. This is something that needs to be done. Now, how am I going to do that? Okay, so I started thinking about driving. I started thinking about flying. I started figuring out who is going to watch my dog. I started taking time off of work and requesting these days off, and I started putting things into motion. I took the doubt of my mind. I stopped thinking maybe if it works out and said, no, I'm going here. Now it's time to take step-by-step action to figure out how am I going to get there. So again, here's the question to people. Do live events change lives? Have you been to a live event before? Did it help you get the goals that you're trying to reach? Have you never been to a live event? Are you still struggling to get to those goals? Or have you made your goals despite never going? So I'd love to hear some comments. I'd love to hear some feedback. And you guys follow along, subscribe, because this live event is next weekend. Yeah, I decided in 1 week that somehow I'm going to make it from Minnesota to Florida with no idea how I'm getting there, what I'm going to eat, who's going to watch my dog, how I'm going to get the time off of work. None of this is figured out. But my mind is made up that this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do, and this is the risk that I'm going to take. So again, subscribe, follow along. Make sure to follow me along on this journey, but also comment below. Let me know if you've been to a live event, what it did for you, if it did anything, or if you're still struggling to reach those goals and never been to a live event. I'd love to hear from you. Again, my name's Daniel J from Maplewood, Minnesota, soon to be in Orlando, Florida. Follow along, contact me, connect with me however you like. I hope to talk to all of you soon. Thanks.